Look at the very big picture. Many scientists before have looked at, say, fishing and its impact on a certain part of the ocean. What they've done is looked at 17 different activities. That's everything from oil and gas exploration to commercial fishing, shipping, climate change, and in every corner of the globe, every square kilometre of ocean. And as you say, they were rather astonished to find that there is no pristine ocean left anywhere. The impact right around the globe has been absolutely huge, and rather shocking, of course, to see that right around UK waters, of course, some of the worst impact. They described it to me as the perfect storm. You've got everything there. You've got very highly populated areas with pollution running off from the land. You've got oil and gas exploration. You have fishing, tourism, commercial shipping, everything. So Britain's waters internationally look pretty bad. Over-polluted, overcrowded, and overfished. The world's oceans have been exploited by humans for centuries. And this new map reveals the extent of the damage for the first time. It's colour-coded. The large stretches of orange show where our impact has been high. That covers more than 40% of the oceans across the Atlantic, the Pacific and beyond. Light blue or green means the impact is low. Just 4% falls into this category, with the polar regions least affected. Worst of all, in red, are the areas where the most damage has been done. And the state of British waters is all too clear, with large swathes of red around much of the coast. The impact of decades of fishing, shipping and tourism around Britain's shores has been huge, and now the scientists say that these waters here in the English Channel and the North Sea could be more badly affected by humans than just about anywhere else on the globe. For a country rich in oil and gas, that's not a surprise. Offshore exploration was among 17 human activities factored into the new study. As a heavily populated island nation, Britain was bound to come out badly.
It's important for the European economy, not just for Britain, that this is a maritime area with a lot of maritime trade, but inevitably that carries risks, as we've seen over 30 years with shipwrecks from the Torrey Canyon through to the Napoli.
And around the globe, the new study found no square kilometre of ocean untouched by humans.
We found in our results that every single spot on the planet has been affected, at least to some degree, by human activities. And this was phenomenal. It's very surprising.
And climate change could make things worse. Here scientists are monitoring the water temperature off the Devon coast. It's already rising. But tests of water quality show many industrial pollutants are declining. And some experts remain positive.
If you go out there and you look at what's on the seashore or under the seabed, there's still some fantastic environments down there that look beautiful, that I want to go diving in, that I want to go and look along the seashore. So I think it's not all doom and gloom.
Sea life is still flourishing in places, but scientists agree conservation measures are needed urgently to protect it for future generations. The future doesn't look too good either, because one of the very few areas that is still relatively in good condition are the poles. And of course that's because humans can't get there very easily, but of course as climate change takes hold and they warm up, they become more accessible, the ice melts, and the future for those doesn't look good either. So it's a pretty depressing picture actually that this report paints.
And does it give any recommendations about how any of this can be reversed? Or?
Well, they want conservation areas, and there's quite a lot of talk about this among experts on marine life. They want special marine reserves set up, for example, to protect those areas that are still in relatively good condition, and also to improve those that are in a bad state. In Britain, for example, there's talk of a marine bill that the government's going to try and introduce, and people are talking about a more holistic attitude to the oceans. You can't just look at the impact of one activity, you've got to take it all as a whole, and that's what they're calling on people to do.